Hello, welcome to Rafael Technologies again. In this session, this is the continuation of the from the part one. I will strongly encourage you to watch the part one before proceeding with this video. In last video, I just explained until that much, the using the skill connection with the connection string object. Then we just want to create our SQL command again. If you go to the definition of this SQL command, as you can say, this is the db command. We know that what is the db command is expect. Db command is nothing. This means the database command in simple terms. Okay, in database command, what I mean, um, what the operation we want to perform, like insert, update, or delete. So in this command, we are just creating the SQL command C. I'm giving the name of this command. And just we are saying the new SQL command. We're just creating the new SQL command. In this command, we can pass the command we want to pass the name of the connection. As you can see, the name of the connection is con. Okay, so basically what you want to do, you want to use the store procedure to insert the data, but you can define the SQL query here instead of defining the store procedure. But the best way to insert data, instead of writing the SQL query in here, use the store procedure. Then in the store procedure, we define all our SQL script or whatever we want to do. In this example, we want to just insert the data into our table, and then we are just passing the connection of this SQL command. Then we are just associating this command with the command type object. Then we are saying the system.data.command type equal to be store procedure, because we want to insert the data with the store procedure. So I want to show you the how I created this store procedure in my SQL management studio. Just click the program availability, then click the store procedures. There you go. This is the store procedure. Let me just open the store procedure, then I'll show you the what the store procedure is expecting. I just mentioned that instead of store procedure, you can use the SQL query here to insert the data, right? But this is the good practice to mention the using the store procedure instead of using the SQL script. But in later video session, I will show you that how to use this SQL script as well to insert the data. And this is taking some time to open the store procedure script, and I created, but I have the all the script, I mean, in all the links in my blog. If you want to see the what the script I have created for these store procedures and everything. There you go. So this is the name of the store procedure is the areas. This store procedure expect two parameters like username and the password. Then we are just saying the as and begin keyword. After that, we are saying select everything from the name to table, and we are saying that insert into the table name. Look at this. This is the name of the table, and we are saying the insert command. This is the name. This is the command. Insert into the TBL reception table. The value whatever is coming for the at username and at user password. Okay. So this, instead of writing this script into our code view file, we just use the name of the store procedure. So this is the advantage of using the store procedure in this script. Sometimes if you miss the comma semicolon, then you can get an error. To avoid this sort of error and avoid the skill injection, you can use the store procedure. Then we are just adding those two parameters at username and password. Remember, our SQL store procedure expect at username and at user password to be passed into our store procedure. So make sure you use the same parameters in here and here as well. Otherwise, you will get an error. The parameter is the whatever name you mention is not found. Okay. Then first, what we are doing, we're just writing the command, the CMD command we are defining here. Then we are saying that with the command, we're just adding the parameters. with the parameters you want to add with the value. Okay, what is the value is value method is expecting the name of this, I mean the parameters. Then the parameter is coming from the fields, input fields. This is the name of the input field. In this case, our input field is text box 1. The same idea for the next parameter as well. Okay, so then what we're doing, we're just opening the connection in here. We are just using as con dot open method to open the connection. In this after opening the connection, we are just expecting to execute the command whatever we mentioned in this SQL command class. Okay, so in this command we are just using the execute non-query method, okay, to insert the data. If you go to the definition of this method, this method, I mean, this method return